What's up YouTube? Intricate Explorer here today. I'm an adventure photographer, and for today's tutorial I'm going to be teaching you the top 5 places to stealth camp in your car. This is going to exclude legal places to camp like campgrounds, Walmart, 24-hour gyms, all the obvious places. This is the I'm trying to go undercover camping video. I wouldn't even recommend trying out the places in this video unless your car is set up to be a stealth setup. And by this I mean there's not bumper stickers all over it, roof racks with skis, canoes, bikes on it, all that kind of stuff. You want a setup that looks like your grandma drives it and is completely inconspicuous to the public. Alright, coming in 5th in my top places to stealth camp is Trailheads. And at first you wouldn't necessarily think that this would be so low on the ladder, but they're more of a bittersweet symphony. And what I mean by this is it's great because you can wake up in the morning, you can get on a sunrise hike, you get a good spot, you're there before everyone else, but at the same time you have a pretty high chance of getting caught by a ranger depending on the level of popularity in the trail. If it's some Joe Schmo trail in the middle of nowhere, you're probably fine. But if it's one of the more intensely trafficked areas, then the worst that happens is they tell you to move somewhere else. But it's happened to me a few times here and there, and you know, it's really just a risk. So that's my number 5th choice. Alright, coming in at number 4 on my list is residential neighborhoods. And honestly, these are super hit or miss. They can be good in the fact if it's a more busy neighborhood where there's a lot of cars coming in and out and you could kind of blend in with the visitor traffic passing through the neighborhood for the night. But they're not particularly great in private neighborhoods where it can get really almost kind of stuffy, and a new car showing up is usually a red flag. So you want to avoid neighborhoods like that. Alright folks, coming in at number 3 on my list is shopping centers / strip malls. My general strategy is to find a shopping center that's not too local, but somewhere kind of corporate like a King Soopers or a Petco or Joann's Fabrics, where you can park somewhere near the front of the parking lot. The reason I park near the front instead of the back is you can blend in and look like someone who works there. So for example, you could be an overnight worker, a security officer, whatever. So park near the front of the store where you're least suspicious. Alright folks, coming in at number 2 in my list is pull-offs. Say you're driving along a main road or a country road and you see those little dirt turn-offs that you never go down, that's where you can park at night. And I've honestly slept at dozens of them and I've never had any trouble doing it. And the good thing is if it's in a BLM land, National Forest land, then it's completely free and you don't even have to worry about really being that stealth about it. Where you really want to be stealth is if you're at pull-offs where there's like a scenic overlook, or it's kind of just like a little dirt turn-off and not really a road, but you're mainly just going off the assumption that you're a car that perhaps got stranded there overnight, and as long as you leave early in the morning or you just get out of there the next day, no one's gonna bother you. The only thing I would worry about is if you're parked near a road where there's a lot of traffic go by, situate your sleeping so that your head isn't where a car would hit you if it were to veer off the road. And that's really the only pitfall I could find with this spot. All right, coming in at number 1 as my favorite place to stealth camp is outside of lodges, hotels, and casinos. These provide an access to the best of both worlds. So you get to be right in the center of action in terms of outdoor activities, like right by popular trailheads, right in big resort areas. Secondly, you have access to facilities. So a lot of times you can go inside of lodges, hotels, casinos, use their restroom in the lobby, use the Wi-Fi, use the bar, go get some drinks, go get some snacks. And in the meantime, at night, walk out to your car in the parking lot and then go right to sleep. I do this all the time, especially in national parks. There's a lot of lodges that are very nice and expensive. Just park in the bottom of the parking lot, have your windows tinted, put up the blanket so they can't see in through the front window. Completely unnoticeable, and you have access to everything, and you're right in the center of the action. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this useful, drop me a like, subscribe, get on the Patreon if you're not on the Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon.